An asteroid locked into a head-on collision. The day of reckoning is here. After a journey lasting 100 million years, an enormous chunk of cosmic rock is approaching the end of the line. And the end of the line is Earth. In what is today central Mexico, a herd of Alamosaurus is wandering the plains in search of food. They're a recent species to evolve, and even by dinosaur standards, they're huge. They're the last of the sauropods, the biggest animals ever to walk the Earth. 70 feet long and a staggering 40 feet tall, Alamosaurus weigh up to 30 tons. To maintain that bulk, they need to eat up to a ton of leaves every day. A vast herd like this one strips the landscape of vegetation in just a few hours. Because she's a nomad on a constant search for food, when it's time for this female to lay her eggs, she doesn't nest. She simply lays eggs in groups of 5 or 6 to improve the chances that some will survive. Under normal conditions, only 1 in 3,000 will produce a mature Alamosaurus. But the odds stacked against these eggs are about to get astronomical. Because now, just 20 minutes away, 2 trillion tons of rock is racing right at them. The asteroid fragment's enormous mass is only part of the threat. The other part is velocity. But as it gets closer to the planet, the Earth's gravitational pull gets stronger, and the asteroid accelerates past 40 to 45,000 miles per hour. And mass times acceleration equals force. As the asteroid encounters atmosphere, friction turns it into a fireball, swooping over the Atlantic and aimed at Mexico and the Alamosaurus. It takes just 4 minutes to cross the ocean. It crushes and superheats the air surrounding it, transforming gas and debris into white-hot plasma. At 35,000 degrees, it's burning brighter than 1,000,000 suns. It takes just 5 seconds to flash through the atmosphere. Impact seems instantaneous. But hidden within the cataclysm are a series of discrete events invisible to the naked eye, but key to understanding what follows. The asteroid's trajectory is shallow. It flies in at about a 30-degree angle to the surface. This means the full brunt of its destructive power will be thrown to the north of the impact point. Even before the fireball touches down, its sheer brightness in the sky is unimaginable. "500 miles from ground zero, the light is so intense it makes the Alamosaurus flesh seem transparent and burns flash frames of their shadows onto the ground. The scorching light sears their eyeballs. They have no way of seeing what's headed their way, but they can feel it. an explosive force of 100 million megatons, more powerful than all the nuclear weapons ever built. If the asteroid had crashed into deep ocean, some of the force would have been absorbed. Instead, it hits the shallow waters of the Gulf of Mexico, which instantly vaporize. In a fraction of a second, the entire asteroid disintegrates into the planet. Earth and rock also vaporize and are hurled skyward at 100,000 miles an hour. Behind them, 80,000 cubic miles of the Earth's crust explode from the ground. 500 miles from the crash site, the air temperature now reaches 600 degrees. Hot enough to boil away the water in the dinosaur's skin, which escapes in sudden bursts of steam. The fiery blasts suck every drop of moisture from the vegetation. Anything directly exposed to the blistering heat is simply broiled alive. Just 108 seconds after impact in the Gulf of Mexico, the bright streams of vaporized rock can be seen in the Pacific Northwest.